If you're thinking about moving to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and you're looking for a home that's a little bit unique, or maybe a lot of bit unique, and has a ton of windows letting in a bunch of natural light, making it feel bright and airy, then you're gonna wanna stick around because today I am showing you that you can get just that for under $650,000. Now, a lot of people think that Myrtle Beach is just cookie cutter homes where every single home looks exactly the same, and though there are some neighborhoods in this area that are like that, they're not all like that, I promise you. Again, today, I'm gonna show you what you can get that's a little bit different and why it stands out. Hey, welcome back. And if you're new here, my name is Nick. And on this channel, I talk about things to do here in Myrtle Beach. I give tips and advice about the area, and I'm a real estate agent, so of course I talk about the real estate. So if you are thinking about relocating to the area, then make sure you hit that subscribe button down below and tap the little notification bell while you're at it. This way you could be the first to know about what's going on here in Myrtle Beach. I get calls every single day from people just like you who are moving to the area. So if you ever have any questions, or if I can help you find home here at the beach, then I would love to chat with you. You can always use the first link that's down in the description to schedule a call with me. So today we're in a community known as Deerfield here in Surfside Beach. And Deerfield's an interesting community because it's an older custom home community. So you see a lot of unique homes that are not what most people are used to seeing in the greater Myrtle Beach area. So you can see right around me here, there's a lot of little brick homes that don't look like you're in Myrtle Beach. They're not looking super coastal, but they're very cool. They look different, and that's what a lot of people like about this older Deerfield community. It's in a great area. We're only about 2 miles to the beach from here, so it's golf cart distance. There's a golf cartable path to get to the beach, so if that's something that you're looking for, then you're gonna wanna stick around to check this one out. So let me go ahead and flip you around here and check out this home. I'm gonna cut across the grass here just to make it a little bit quicker. Check out all those big windows that you saw in the intro. The front of this home here does face southwest, so you're gonna get the afternoon sun in the front yard, letting in all of the natural light into your main living area, which I think is super awesome. In the morning, you'll get the sun coming in the back, which is where the kitchen is. And that's great if you want to spend time in your backyard in the afternoon, especially in the summer when it's super hot. You won't have the sun beating down on you. So as you come in the front door here, you do have a little coat closet. And then you open up into, again, what is the main living space. It's not the only living space in this home. That's what you're going to get with some of these older, more unique homes. They're going to have definitely a different style than what we're used to seeing every single day. Still kind of open concept, right? You have the living area and the dining area here. This dining area is pretty big actually. So if you needed a bigger table, you can totally flip it around the other way and have plenty of space. And then, even though it's open concept, the kitchen is still closed off. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I'm rolling with it. And as you walk into the kitchen here, something I want to point out is the cabinets in this kitchen here are probably the only thing that is still original in this home. And I think it was a smart move. I think it was a good touch on the person who redid this one. I'm personally a little bit over the white cabinets. Now, I know they look good. They make a home look bright and airy, and it's awesome. But as somebody who does this every day, who sees that every single day, it gets a little bit boring. So I like to see something different. The counters were all renovated. Of course, you have brand new appliances. I absolutely love the backsplash that's here in this kitchen. So it's got like that faint blue pattern. I love this area here of the kitchen. So you have tons of cabinets, tons of counter space. This would be a great little area for a coffee bar or an actual bar, or when you're entertaining to lay out a bunch of food. You have a little breakfast nook here with another huge window that overlooks the backyard. Every single window in this house, by the way, was completely replaced. No expense was spared in the renovations. It was definitely done right. You have a little pantry here in the corner. And then we have some more living spaces here in the back of the home that feel maybe a little bit more cozy, not as big as that room in the front. I'd probably use that front room up there to put the TV and make the main hangout spot. This I would use as maybe like a little bit more of a formal area or like a little bar or something. You have the fireplace there. Yeah, and it feels a little bit smaller, a little bit more cozy. And this is a great space back here for when you're entertaining, to have everybody hanging out with all of the big windows overlooking the backyard. You have access to the backyard there and the outdoor patio, which we'll check out in a little bit. And just a really good spot to just have a ton of seating and to gather and hang out. Then we're going to loop back around this way, back into that main living area here. Before we go outside, before we check out the upstairs, I want to show you the bedrooms that are down the hallway here in the back. So you do have a closet here that I'm passing. You do have 2 bedrooms here in the front. This one's a little bit smaller. It's set up as an office now. This one's probably the biggest spare bedroom, this next one here in the front. The 3rd bedroom is a little bit smaller, like the one in the front. They all have decent sized closets for an older home. There's a good amount of closets in this home, so a good amount of storage for an older home as well. So there's your 3 bedrooms in the front, your first full bathroom here in the front as well. As we get to the end of the hall here, this is going to be your primary suite. So again, good size for an older home, some more big windows overlooking the back and the side yard, surrounded by trees. Again, something you don't see every single day when you're in Myrtle Beach. So if you're looking for that, this might be the one. And then we head into the primary bathroom here. There's me and those big mirrors there. No walk-in closet, but it is a good size closet. These are both sliding open either way. Really cool vanity in here, double sink vanity, all tile, walk-in shower, floor to ceiling. There's a fiberglass pan at the bottom, but that's nice and easy to maintain. And then as we loop back around to the front of the house, I'm gonna go ahead and take you upstairs. Now, the people who own this home bought this home, there was no upstairs. This was all just attic space for the most part, and they completely opened it up, made it livable. They put a mini split up here. They spent a lot of money making sure they could keep these windows out front, which I think was definitely a smart move because it makes this space feel much more open and livable as opposed to a cave. So this would make for a great bonus room upstairs, game room, playroom, whatever you want to call it. It's absolutely massive. And then you have another bedroom back here as well. And this is another big space. Closet there in the corner by the window, another mini split unit in here, and then this is the last bedroom up top. So 3 spare bedrooms down on the first floor plus the primary, and then this one up top makes 5. It is just 2.5 bathrooms, so no bathroom up here on the top floor, but if that's something you wanted to add, there is plenty of space to do so. There's also great attic storage up there as well. So for an older home, there's definitely no shortage of storage. We're gonna go outside in the back here in a second. That's where we'll finish up the video. But first, I wanna show you this side of the home here. So here's your laundry room. You have access to get outside from here as well. You step down and you have a little half bathroom here as well. Great for the guests to use, kind of tucked away, out of the way. Then check out this garage. I'm a little bit envious of this garage, honestly. It's a 2-car garage, but really it's more so 2.5 and even plus some as well. So if you remove the shelving in here, you could definitely fit another car up front. You have another access to your backyard there as well. And then this garage is extra wide. It's extra deep even to this point right here. You have a bump out there for storage. I know I keep mentioning storage a lot, but I know that's important to a lot of people, especially those of you who are coming from the Northeast and you're used to having basements. This one's got it covered for you. The asking price on this home is $650,000, actually just under $650,000. Again, completely remodeled. There's actually, before I go outside, I want to show you, there is a photo book here in the kitchen of what the home looked like before the renovations. This way you can see how much of a transformation it made. So I'll flip through that and show you what that looks like. Here's some photos of the home before it was renovated, just to kind of show you what it looked like, how much it has transformed, how much time and energy has been put into this place. It's actually pretty spectacular scrolling through this. I've seen some of the photos, but I didn't see all of these. So it's pretty neat to see how far it's come. And it was done right. I mean, there weren't any shortcuts taken really. It was done by somebody who is pretty proud to complete this project, and hopefully that comes across here in this video. And let's go ahead and check out the backyard. Again, asking price $650,000, 5 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms. It's a big home. It's over 3,800 heated square feet. It's sitting on close to half an acre. It's a nice wide lot, and there's a good sized backyard back here. If you wanted a pool, you can totally fit a pool. But again, we're just 2 miles from the beach. You're moving to this area to go to the beach, right? So, but if you needed it, there's room for it. Again, all brick exterior, lots of privacy. Even though you're surrounded by homes, the way this lot is set up, it really doesn't feel like it. You have lots of trees, lots of nature. Now I just did 2 full spins, so I'm probably making you a little bit dizzy. You could even add in like a screened-in porch back here if you wanted to. There's plenty of room for it. I think that would look super good. I'm gonna head back inside to sign off because it's a little bit hot out there today. Of course, if you have questions about this home, feel free to reach out or leave a comment down below. I'd love to help you in any way that I can. If you're ready to find your home here at the beach, then I would love to be the one to help you do so. As always, you can use the first link down in the description to schedule a call with me. I'm looking forward to speaking with you. I want to thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.